The next day, all the boys were exercising in the indoor practice courts. Alana watched Rowland all afternoon as she waited for her chance. She was scared. Her face felt hot, her hands shook. If she failed, she would leave court. She couldn't be a knight if Rowland continued to beat on her. And today was her day. She had never felt so strong and so prepared. The teachers left. Rowland was in a corner punching a straw dummy. Alana drew a deep breath and walked out into the center of the floor. She announced clearly, "Rowland of Malvin has beggars and thieves for ancestors. He's the son of a lizard and a demon. He has all the honor of a weasel. He can't even fight in the open like a man and a noble. He picks his fights in back halls so no one can see him cheat." The boys were open-mouthed with surprise. Suddenly, Gary beat on Jonathan's shoulder, grinning savagely. "I knew it," he whispered. "I knew he'd do it." Rowland was staring at Alana, gasping for words. "What did you say?" he finally squeaked. "Liar, sneak, coward, bully." She threw the words at him. "You disgrace your name. Do you want me to write it down for you? Oh, I forgot. You can't read either." "Shut up!" Rowland screamed, his eyes bulging. "You pig! You wouldn't be so brave if your friends weren't here to do your fighting." "I fight my own battles," she snapped. "I want satisfaction for all I've taken from you. They're my witnesses." Rowland looked at the others. "They won't step in? No matter what?" he asked slyly. "They won't. I swear on my honor as a gentleman. You better swear by something else, though. You don't have any honor." She slapped him with all her strength and ducked. Rowland swung at her, missed, and Alana came up under his swing to ram into his chest. He yelped and grabbed her hair. She punched him twice in the stomach, hard, ignoring the pain as some hair came out of her scalp. Rowland seized her throat, choking her. She shoved her thumb into his eye, stamping hard on one of his feet at the same time. Rowland screamed in pain, breaking away. They circled each other carefully. Now Rowland knew something had changed since the last time they had fought. He was sweating heavily as he charged. Alana lunged forward, thrusting her hip between Rowland's legs. He stumbled. She helped him fall by throwing him over her hip. Quickly, she knelt on his back, knowing better than to let him up. Twisting his arms up behind him with one hand, she used her other to pull his head up by the hair. "Give up?" she panted. Rowland, gasping, nodded. She stood up, and he leaped at her, landing a wild punch on her cheek. Thanks to the dishonorable George, Alana was ready for this. She slammed a fist into his stomach again, knocking the breath from his body. Swiftly, she broke his nose with the other hand. Rowland collapsed, crying like a small child. Alana stood back, heaving as she fought for breath. She wiped sweat from her eyes. "Never touch me again. If you do, I swear by Mithros and the goddess, I'll kill you." Rowland lay there, still crying. Alana turned to her friends. "Let's go wash,"